Hello airsoft enthusiasts. I want to make a review about the GHK Glock 17 airsoft pistol. I'm a big fan of Glock pistols. I had them for so many years. I'm into airsoft like 15 years already now. And I had hundreds of airsoft replicas. When I wanted to buy this GHK Glock 17, so I'm always doing my searches on YouTube and also on written reviews, but I couldn't find much, especially because I'm a practical guy and I want to know and go in deep how the system works. And since I'm a practical guy, I want that my toys, my airsoft replicas, to work like they should, So I have decided to buy this replica. I bought it used from an airsoft forum in my country. So here it is. When I bought it was like new, and I disassemble it and I start to do the things I like to do on my pistols: grease it, tune it, fine tune it, whatever that I will tell you later on. So this will help you to have a good picture about this replica and to know what you buy and what you expect for. Alright, so let me go ahead. Always I'm painting my front sights with high visibility color, because this is the front sight that we are looking for always. We need to focus on it. And yeah, you don't need to buy another set of sights. This is the cheapest and easiest way to do it. Just buy a paint with high fluorescent marker and then paint your front sight, and here it is, very clear and very fast acquisition of the shooting line. The back sight, it's the standard Glock sight. When I bought it, when I received it, had the play left to right, so I've used some thread locker and put it under, and now it's not moving anymore. So you must do this to your pistols, any kind of pistol, airsoft pistol, because due to the recoil, the way they are made, this can get lost. I was reading, and people talks about the disassembly tab or lever, how you want to call it here, and they are complaining that it's very hard to use it, disassemble the pistol. Well, I don't agree with that it's hard. The Glock made it the best way possible, because how many times do you disassemble this pistol? Anyway, to adjust the Hopup, you gotta disassemble it, but you do it a few times until you set it the way you like it, the Hopup, and then you don't touch it anymore. You grease it like once in a while, 2 times per month, let's say. You check it and it's all fine, just to prove it, because people use your nails and just slide it out, and that's it. It is what it is, Let me see if I can put it back. Alright, all fine. Next, I want to talk about the Hopup. I wanted to change, and I'm changing the Hopup rubber with Maple Leaf Mr. Hop, which I find the best in the market now. Was very hard to to remove the screws in the Hopup unit, so I have to hit it. I hit the chamber, then I unscrewed because they were using thread locker. Then I changed the Hopup. When I bought it being used, alright, let me try to show you this way if I can. As you can see in the Hopup chamber, when I got it was full of cracked BBs, shredded BBs, all this area of the Hopup chamber entrance, so which is not normal. So I've did something to my chamber just to show you right here. I don't know if you can see here. So I've polished. I took a sandpaper and polished this corner here and this corner here because they were very sharp. And now I've shot like a 4 or 5 mags, and it is how it is. No more debris and scratched BB from those corners. So this is a must. I don't know, maybe for my pistol was like this. And yeah, check this on your pistol. Now for the nozzle. So I've lubed it, everything inside. I don't have any issue with now. Shoots around 300 FPS. And with the Hopup rubber that I put it. So I'm using 0.3 BBs, and the BB flies like 40 meters. Straight, beautiful path. And I will keep it like this. I will not touch it anymore. I like flashlights. Talking about the flashlight, it's a replica from AliExpress. Very nice, in force. Also has a strobo, which is very useful if you need it. I like my flashlights to be flash with the shape of the pistol, you know. And this is the best one that I have. I had many Glock pistols in my life. As I said, I am a big fan of Glock. I had all of them, all brands, and in my opinion, VFC makes the best of them, because they have metal slide with markings, and the latest Umarex now, because VFC makes them for Umarex. They have the new versions, and it's a very efficient cycle, gas cycle and blowback. For example, I have here this FNS9. This is my primary pistol, as you can see. It's like for a few years like this, and even though I like Glocks and I had many VFC pistol, I choose this one due to the blowback, because in my opinion it has the hardest blowback in all the pistol airsoft pistol area, let's say. I'm very, very satisfied with this one. Right, coming back to our GHK. Right, trigger. Well, I've been in some shops, airsoft shops, and that they were selling GHK. So I've tested it. Alright, blank firing, even without the gas, to test the trigger, because that is the main issue. My issue. Okay, I will not call it an issue, like a unpleasant part of this platform. So being used with all the airsoft pistols and putting my finger on the first time on the first GHK, I could not believe how the trigger, how hard that trigger is, and that is not working. I mean, you press and press. I was afraid not to break something. I thought that it's blocked, so if I press more, I might break something inside, but in the end you have to press it really hard and it will disengage, let's say. Now I was lucky with this pistol that I have. I believe it's a second generation of the GHKs, because this one has the, I don't know to call it, the improved trigger that they made. So this one, anyway, I don't have a device to measure the pull of the trigger, but this one is really light. I mean, it's not that light as the VFC makes their triggers, and but it's lighter than the previous GHKs that I tested. It's lighter than those ones, and I'm really happy with it. So you can use it during your games, and as you can see, reset is very convenient and without issues for me. Okay. I like to customize all my pistols and my airsoft guns. As you can see, I've done this stippling to my grip. It's not perfect. I'm not a perfectionist. I just want to be practical and ergonomic the best way possible. So I have sanded all the grip, you know, the classic texture that the Glock pistol have it here. So we're all cut out. Then I like to make a deeper cut at the mag release button, and then I like to keep my finger grooves here, but keeping as much as possible the ergonomic shape. Actually, doing this cuts, the grip becomes much more ergonomic than before, you know. So it is what it is. As I said, I'm not a perfectionist, but it sits very well in my hand. I have big hands, like L size, and this is the perfect shape for me. It's slimmer than the original one, which I like it. It's much more convenient. Also, as you can see, here is a mag cut, which I find it very convenient. Why? Because as you can see, inside my magwell, I'm sticking these tapes, different layers of tapes, until my mag is not dropping. Right, the real Glock, you need the mag to drop, yeah, for a fast reload, but this doesn't apply to the airsoft pistols, because these are gas tanks and are plastic. As you drop it, you might lose the base plate, you might break the lips, so you don't want this. Anyway, during the games in the forest, I find always one magazine, pistol mag, and so you lose it, and then you might damage it if you drop it by mistake. So just insert in your magwells tapes. Anyway, it's a tight fit. It's a tight fit with a nozzle inside the magwell for the gas efficiency. This works best. So as you can see, I'm pressing, nothing is happening. So you gotta strip it, yeah, and even so, it's not dropping. So it's a very good, in my opinion, very good tune. How to call it? Yeah, that's it. This is my GHK Glock. Let me know if you have other questions in the comment. Alright, let me dry shoot it a bit. All fine. I love this pistol. So alright, because if it's a slide, steel slide with steel barrel, you gotta pay more. I had a steel slide and barrel Glock before, made by Stark Arms, though like years ago, which is not anymore available. And those had problems with the cycling because it was using the Marui type nozzle, and that system is not made for steel slides, so you gotta modify a lot your pistol. And then other slides, steel slides on other VFC pistols I had, for example, like a VP9 with steel slide and barrel. That was a good gun. Then MMP9 from VFC with a steel slide. Those were better in cycling than a Glock. So now I have this one. I'm really satisfied. I will keep this one and play with it as much as I like. All right. Thank you, and have a good airsoft game whenever you play it. Yeah.